Hello everybody and welcome back to another Vlogmas. Today I'm actually going to do something a little bit different, and I'm actually going to go through 3 years worth of my decorative planning style. And I don't know, I thought it would be very fun and interesting to look back. I stumbled upon this one and I was like, okay, I have to make a video because my planning style has changed so dramatically across like the past 4 or 5 years. This one I believe is a 2017 planner, so it's been a really long time. And then now is it 2017? I'm not entirely sure. But I thought it'd be a very good way to look back and, you know, have another video up and kind of showcase to you all how my planning style has changed. I'm sure if you've watched any of my previous or older videos, you guys can also have a glimpse of that, but this is like college Mimi stuff right here, so I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited to show it. And I believe for 2020 I will have its own video because you guys already know I'm nowhere near finishing 2020 right now. So I don't want to wait on this video, and let's just get started. This is a 2017 planner, and it was a happy planner. Back then I was in college, so I wanted something cheap, and I honestly did not have a budget for an Erin Condren because you guys know those things go for a pretty penny. So I don't know exactly how extensive I used this. It looks like I'm pretty extensively, but we will see. There are a bunch of pages that are empty and blank because I think I bought this a little bit later too. Or actually no, I didn't. But one thing that I did not like about the Happy Planner as much are the rings, and it just feels so clunky to flip them for me, so which is why I moved over to coil planner. But if you guys know anything now, even now I don't really like coil planners that much because it's really hard to write next to the coil. Like look at this, like how am I supposed to write? So that's why I moved over to a ring planner. So this is my very first spread, and holy crap. Okay, so it was a lot more functional than what I used to do. And I believe this kit is from the Coffee Monsters Co. The Coffee Monsters Co. was the very first shop that I've ever shopped with, and you guys can see like a mix of I want to say like stickers from the Happy Planner book, some washi tape layering. You know what? It was pretty creative, I have to say, but I thought my handwriting was bad now, but looking back, like this is some really bad handwriting on my part. But that just basically means that the more you use the stuff, or the more that you practice and write, it gets better. So I think my calligraphy got a lot better by now, or at least I hope it does. And then yeah, the handwriting I would say like it's a little bit better because I think I wrote a lot more. Let me see if I can zoom it up for you guys or bring it up. But my handwriting back then was a lot better, probably because I took like pages and pages and pages of notes. So I'm used to writing on white paper. I don't know if I'm used to it anymore. Oh, and I remember also a big thing that I didn't like about the Happy Planner was that the numbers are so big, and you needed a much bigger date cover for it, which a lot of kits don't provide. And yeah, job search. Oh my gosh, it's been so long, guys. But yeah, so this is the very first spread. Huge trip down memory lane. Spent a little bit too much time on it, I want to say. And then like literally the next week I just didn't do anything. I didn't plan. Maybe because I didn't know how to plan of it yet, but yeah, it lasted for 2 days, and I think I didn't use a sticker kit for this, which is also probably why I didn't fully plan it out, because I didn't know how to actually put things together and wow, to do gym back when I went to the gym, guys. And then next up, oh, this is so pretty. Wow, I'm so impressed with myself. It is a mix of the Happy Planner sticker book and also the Coffee Monsters Co. I remember because I was like a college student, I bought one of her more like simpler kits. I think it came with like 2 or 3 sheets, so there wasn't that much to begin with. And yeah, let's see here. There's a lot of washi tape. I actually really like that. I was very creative on covering the dates. I didn't even think about that in the previous spread, but wow, I was very creative. And then yeah, this looks really pretty. I'm very impressed. Maybe I should give it a try and use smaller kits on larger spreads to see if I could do something a little bit more creative and stretch things out. And then this one is a completely Happy Planner spread, which is so cute. Oh my gosh. And the only sticker from like a non, what is it called? From like a non corporation style is the Coffee Monsters Co. Like, you guys already know I've loved her shop since like probably very, very young, so, or for a very, very long time. So you guys can see a bunch of the Coffee Monsters Co. stuff scattered all around. Everything else is from the Happy Planner sticker books. And then I really love how I did this. I forgot I did this where like I would stick like those transparent decorative stickers, and then I would cut off the top to make it look like it's part of the design. I really, really like it. This is my first attempt at a monthly spread, and it did not fit. Like come on guys, did not fit. I believe I designed this, and then one of my friends had a silhouette, and then so I asked her to cut it for me, and I mean, she cut it, but I obviously didn't know how to measure things correctly, so nothing really fit. But you know what? This is like such a throwback, because like, y'all, it's like my very first monthly kit, and I forgot that I even designed this in the first place, which is, wow. This is like, I didn't open my shop until end of 2018, and I don't even think I offer monthly kits. So just seeing this is very amusing to me, to be completely honest. So moving on to February, obviously I did not finish whatever I was planning to do. I don't know why, but honestly, I dig it. I think I was doing the divider method, the glitter header method that I was doing earlier. You guys can kind of tell with the straight through across, where there's always a form of a divider. So that was pretty cool. I didn't realize I used to do that. I think I also didn't like this layout because of this colored bar, so it gives a lot less room for me to plan out in the full space, or I just didn't know how at the time. And then I like how I covered up the little circle dots. Let me zoom you guys in. Wow, this video is gonna be a very long time because it's already 7 minutes in, but I feel like the older ones, like the 2017, like this particular planner is gonna get a lot more view time just because there's a lot less and it's a lot more creative, in my opinion. Or not creative, the most drastically different planning style. Again, I did not finish both sides. Like, what am I doing? Apparently I did not cook curry that day. And okay, here we go. Here is probably one of the first kits that is not the Coffee Monsters Co. and only did my face care routine for one day, and this is a Valentine's Day kit. It's very pretty. Looking closely, it doesn't look very straight to me, which is something that I definitely pick up and clean and reposition nowadays. This is definitely very, very different. But this one looks a lot closer to what I have nowadays, right? I would say, except, oh, I haven't done this in a while where I layered and right over the full box. I used to do that a lot. Yeah, so let's move on to the next one. Moving on, here is another spread that I designed. Wow, like this time it fits. I have to say, I have to be honest, this time it fit pretty nicely. I can't believe I designed these and then like I know when I opened the shop I didn't even have any monthly kits, so I thought that's kind of funny. A lot of projects, I clearly did not check out anything because I would be kicked out of my apartment if I did not pay any bills. But yeah, let's move on. March is looking good. I'm using March. I'm bringing back the little decorative tapes or decorative stickers and cutting off the top to make it feel more natural. Looks very pretty. The whole writing on a full box thing, I haven't done that in a really long time. I might bring it back. And oh look, this is so cute. Film a plan with me. I don't think any footage ever went through, like ever, so wonder where that is. It's probably on my very old phone, if not already deleted. Let's see here. Let's move on to the next. This is when I was super into those very artistic and freeform and learning how to draw and write. And I think this really helped me be a lot more creative. This is definitely something that I have not done in like so long. Like, wow. I feel like my handwriting is not as good anymore. I don't know, like for lettering, I feel like I've definitely gone a long way, but my handwriting definitely is no longer good. And then to do, integrate, wow, that's a lot of to do. I remember this project very fondly. So I guess I used this all the way through to the end of college. Here's another spread. This is again the Coffee Monsters Co. Are you even surprised at this point? I really love her shop. And at this time I got a bunch of coffee stickers, and I believe it was because I joined a Facebook group at the time and they had a wishing well, and then I was able to be like, hey, I would totally love it if I could get some miscellaneous coffee sticker, because at the time I drank so much coffee. So I still drink a lot of coffee, but I drank so much coffee. And then flipping over, here's another kit from the Coffee Monsters Co. Wow, her kits are so different between like now, like back then versus now. Back then it was a lot more of the cute girls, like the dolls, and then now it's a lot of the emojis. Wow, definitely a huge trip down memory lane. And then can we just talk about like the hot mess of what this page looks like to me? Like, I tried to add in some color and I think I regretted it the minute I saw this. And then again, the second page never gets done. That's just how Mimi is. Yeah, wow, okay. And then I don't know, I'm just looking at it, I was like, what are you doing, girl? Like, what is this? Like, why is it a huge chunk that just says like to do? Like, what was the point of this? Okay, so move on to May, which is another spread that I planned, and I think I gave this away on Instagram as part of a giveaway. But yeah, this is also another spread that I did. I'm just astounded by myself. Like, how was I able to create a spread, a sticker kit, but then like took me a whole other year to finally like go out and sell stuff, but then also like not have something that I started out with, you know? I just thought it's funny. And then this one is a more filled out one. Holy shit, I got the job. That was yeah, that was probably the most excited I've ever been for a long time, because I was hustling to get a job before I graduate for like a very long time. Again, another sticker kit. You can tell that this is like an ongoing theme. Like, the theme is like very similar, like across every single one. But for some reason, I did not. I never published these. Like, I didn't even remember about these until now, which is wild. But so let's move on to my Erin Condren. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So it starts, I already marked it, so why am I flipping? Okay, June 2018 is probably when I got this planner, probably because it was on sale. And here is one of the kits. Honestly, my handwriting, still need to learn how to do the beautiful, what are those called? Like the very pretty calligraphy, but you know, really liked how it looked. I didn't have that many deco sticker or the cute planner girl stickers that you guys see me use at this point, so really all I had was the sticker kit. And yeah, can we just talk about how literally there was like nothing on the to-do list? Like, I barely have anything on here as a to-do or whatever. Did I have a car at this point? 2018? I think I did. Okay. So moving on, we have some pen tests and sinking funds. So yeah, I've always been a budgeter, but I never really used the physical planner to budget. It was always on my cell phone or one of the apps like YNAB and Mint. So that's probably why you guys never see me actually budget. So apparently I tried with the spread and then I gave up. And then the next time I actually got back into it, okay, was in July, and this was also when I did not have any stickers. So again, I use a lot of stickers from the Happy Planner collection. You guys can tell with a little bit of the stickers from the Coffee Monster's Co. sprinkled here and there. Also, I have the original Simply Gilded Hot Gold foil. This is like really, really old, which I was super surprised about. And then you guys can see over here is when I first got some of my first sticker kits. So that means that in the next coming spreads, I should have some more sticker kits. So I have some bills, some important dates. Vegas, business trip, Vegas. Did I have a business trip in Vegas? I don't remember. I have no idea. Let's continue. So, okay, here is my very first October 2018 spread, and wow, didn't write too much, was it? Did I? This was when I first got a bunch of stickers too. You guys can tell with a bunch of Happy Dia. This is Every Minute a Story. Yeah, I think that's mainly the stickers that I saw. And yeah, okay. Used a lot of washi tape to fill it up. I really like it. And on to my very first full spread. And the first full spread I did, this is like pure vinyl. Like the shop, I don't remember what shop. Cricket Paper Co. I like suddenly remember. Cricket Paper Co. Her paper is the smoothest thing you'll ever have, but also that meant that it's a slip and slide, so you do have to use permanent marker to make it a little bit easier for yourself. And this is when I started getting a lot more stickers incoming. So this is really pretty. This is also when I did a lot of washi banners, which is nice. Let's continue. Here is another spread. This is from Pookie Bear or something like that. I don't remember, but wow. Again, you can really tell that I didn't have that many character stickers, because if you look at between my spreads back then and now, you guys can really tell a difference, I think. And also, I used full like check boxes. Like I don't do that anymore. Also, I did film. Did I even film the spread? What spread did I film for this? I don't even know, but yeah. And then this one, you guys can also see that I don't think it fit a theme. So nowadays I do a lot of like themed spreads. So I like to keep like the month in a particular theme or style. And then with these, it's just like whatever spread I have, man. So this one is a peach one. This is actually really pretty. I really like it. A lot of check boxes, a lot of full boxes. So there's a lot less white space. If you all notice, I do a lot more white space now. I wonder if I could see anything that I want to incorporate. Film bullet journal. I don't think I have any bullet journal spreads on my YouTube channel, do I? I don't know. So here we have September, which is hands down one of my favorite colors. Like the maroons, the dark green, the what is this? Like the dark pink. It's just so gorgeous to me. It's just such a pretty spread. Like I really enjoyed this spread in particular. And then let's move on. Here is another spread. Again, you guys can kind of see this is a very full spread. As in like not a lot of white space. Nowadays, you guys see me do a lot of white space, and this is a whole lot of color popped, but wow, this is wild. Also, Crazy Rich Asian. I remember when that film came out. I really enjoyed it. Also, I just remember how much I liked this version of the Erin Condren, like the boxes, because it made it so much easier to just place things down with the dots. And then of course I skipped a couple of weeks, because are you really Mimi if you don't just fall off the bandwagon for a couple of weeks? I think this is my first foil spread, and this is from Station Stickers, I believe. Yeah, oh my gosh. And like this was before like I had any like real foil stickers, so all the foil on here is from specifically the spread itself. And I also had to use permanent marker because this is glossy paper, and you all know how I feel about glossy paper, but you know what, it looks really pretty and the colors are so vibrant. I think I have a couple more glossy kits now, so I will probably try that. But yeah, this I really like this. I like the layering I did here. I used to layer stuff onto the full boxes, especially when they're just designs and not like full images. I used to do that, so I might give that a go again. Really getting a lot of inspiration now, back from like rewatching all of these or reviewing all of my old spreads. Oh man, this is a Giving Girl spread, and it's so pretty. Here is another foil spread. I remember back then I didn't buy too many foil kits because it's expensive, and I don't know if I think when I started buying more kits that are foiled and are like this was probably when I actually paid off all my loans, my student loans. So yeah, you guys can really tell when it happened, which is around here. Again, so freaking pretty, and Giving Girl has pretty smooth paper as well. It was kind of awkward because I really liked the full boxes back then, because I do believe that I planned the week before. So nowadays I do a memory keeping spread, but these spreads that you're seeing here is a spreads that are pre-planned. So, and then I go back in and I write stuff into the spread, I believe. I feel like I'm talking too much, and this is gonna be like a 30-minute video, so I apologize for anybody who's watching. We are only on 2018. And then this is the very first time I used a Simply Gilded kit in my Erin Condren. It was very sparse, so this is one of the first kit that you guys see that has a lot of white space. But again, I still really like how it turned out, I want to say. Man, I can tell that I really struggled with this by just where I place things and how things are layered. Moving on, my birthday week, oh my gosh, I really loved how this turned out, and you know what, I'm super proud of it. This is one of my kits that I'm super proud with, and the color schemes and everything is just totally me. And of course the weekend banner, I haven't seen these in so long, so I really enjoy seeing these. I didn't have that many foil back then, so the only foil you really see is the washi tape and the little date covers, and that was the only foil that I pulled in. But and the end result is so pretty. Also, this kit is just so pretty. Like I wouldn't mind using this kit again in the near future for my birthday, because this kit was gorgeous. And yeah, moving on, this is one of the first Saucy Stickers Co. kit that I've ever gotten. And if you guys know me, I love Saucy Stickers Co. stuff, because I just think her kits and how she formats it and her style is very me. And this is one of the first few kits, and I think it's super pretty. Again, you guys can see that I kind of came back to the no white space planning. Oh no, I wonder what happened this day. And then I didn't even complete writing the moments. Like I said before, this was all pre-planned and not post-planned, which is the style I do now. And then let's continue. This is a kit. Oh wow, okay, so and then this, I went back to my olden days, aka 2017, and then I pulled in stickers that are from the Happy Planner book, and then I tried to make a cohesive spread out of it. And you know what, I think I really did pull this together. It was a lot of white space, but I really like how it came out. That's fun. Moving on to November, this spread I really like, because I don't know why, I feel like I like the straight versions of this, like not like the rip or the tear, a lot better. Happy hour at work, I like to have like a little sticker in every single box to really showcase what I did. And then 2018, I voted election day. Didn't remember that. Here is another spread, and you know, I really like it. I think this is a really pretty spread. Now we're starting to see me place my stickers down a little bit differently, so I place it down vertically instead of horizontally. I don't think I've ever done that in the previous spreads, so I wonder where I caught onto that. The little film sticker and everything like that, I believe that's pretty intuitive. I think I still carry like these aspects of my spreads, like placing things in a different pattern or a different position than what it's originally intended to. Like, I think I still do that now. And then moving on, here is a Celestial spread, and this is, we're slowly coming out with a lot more, I want to say, white space. It's like slowly creeping out now. And then here is another, we're seeing a lot more white space in this position, which is pretty cool. I guess November 2018 is when I kind of slowly transitioned over to the white space stuff, and I believe the Coffee Monsters Co. just came out with her washi tape, so I had to place it down right away. I think it was around this time when I started my YouTube journey, which is 2018, so it's been 2 years, y'all, which is crazy, which is so long. Here is another spread, but it's interesting because this is like the first spread that I really saw any glitter headers. Oh no, I think the previous spread had it. This spread had it. But girl, I cannot place it straight. This one just like jumps right up, like a noticeable jump. Yeah, I guess I didn't know how to place glitter headers down very well, even when I wanted to do it straight. But this one is placed in that format that you guys are generally used to see me doing. Moving on, we have, oh, this has to be hands down my favorite monthly spread. I don't know, it's because I kept everything in its own box, but also I started placing stuff vertically as well, so I think it's very nice. And also, I don't know, something about the spread just looks really put together for me for once. But yeah. Now moving on, here is a really old, wait, November? No, this is December, so this is going on to December. This is a really old kit from the Coffee Monsters Co. So you guys can also see me struggle to use it. I feel like this really reverts back and reminded me of the spread that I had back in the Happy Planner. I feel like you guys can kind of tell with like how the things are written and everything like that. There's a lot of more white space popping up. But yeah, I am layering a lot more on these full boxes. I think I'm gonna bring this back. I think I said this like 7 million times, but yeah, going to bring it back. And I've been so good at nose pens for these, actually. I don't think I'm as good of it anymore. But like, okay, why am I doing a December spread with Hogwarts? But you know what? It is what it is. I think this one had a lot more white space than usual. And this is probably my beginning transition point, probably. And then we are getting closer and closer to the end of the year. Here is, let's see, the Coffee Monsters Co. spread. And wow, this is when she started transitioning over to the emoji spreads. And then for December, did I just not date these? Yo, I just didn't date them. Really love this. I really like how I use the dots for this. I have a lot of dots now, so I think that's what I'll be using. Yeah, and this really beginning to really look like my current style right now, is what I'm noticing. And then for Christmas, I used the Coffee Monsters Co. spread. I really like Helen and her shop, so a lot of spread from her. And then of course, back then I used a lot of bowl washi tape. Something that really changed is that I don't use washi tape in my spread anymore. I feel like all the kits that I buy nowadays are pretty full, so I don't need to. And with that, I believe it is the end of this whole entire planner, which is 2018. I really like this layout. And you guys can probably tell that it's kind of thicker than usual because of how much stickers were used in it. There are definitely a lot of dates that I have not finished just because I fell off the bandwagon halfway through the year, but let's just get right into it. And this is January. Again, love the January spread. I think I followed through with my style of the overlay tapes, which I think I totally forgot about, like placing them vertically sometimes. Oh, it's not even in frame. Placing them vertically sometimes, so I really like that. Definitely going to start doing that. Let's see here. Here is the, what is it called? New Year's spread. It seems like I did a lot more memory keeping now, so I think this is the start of my memory keeping. And, oh, okay, funny story. Literally on January 1st of 2018, I got a $2,000 PayPal fraud, and that just completely ruined like the countdown and everything for me, and it was just not fun. And on the same day, I still had to pay rent, so you guys can imagine how my New Year's went. And then moving on, winter kits. Wow, this is again a glossy sticker kit. This one feels a lot more like my older versions, probably because this is an older kit that I pulled in. I really like the layering for this part. As you guys can see, here's the full box, and then I layered on top a, what are these called? Quarter boxes vertically, and then with a picture here. I really like that. And then moving on, one of the only, I don't think this kit is foil, this one is. And again, I don't really have that many foil back then, so this is kind of like all I had to work with. And then here is another snow day spread. I think this is really pretty. I don't know, I feel like now it's slowly coming back to me, and these are more familiar of a spread to me. Just because it looks very similar to my planning style now. Here is the February spread. I think it looks really nice. Again, I don't know why, for some reason when I do it in my aura style, I'm just never happy with the end result, but with this I really like how it turns out. So I really hope that when I go and I plan my birthday month, that it comes out to something similar to this or the previous other spreads. Here is another spread from Saucy Stickers Co. Like her kits are very distinct to me. I can tell right away that it's from her shop by the artwork, and I really like that. I also miss when I used to mark down the weather on top of this. It's very pretty. Here is the start of Valentine's. This is when I started grouping kits together, and this is a Caress Press kit. I can tell by the sticker paper it's so smooth, and it's like one of the only kits that I have that is super smooth. And then this is also the start where I started using themed kits for a particular day or particular month. So example was like the October, all I used were the Halloween kits, and February all I did were the Valentine's Day kit. So for Valentine's, this is my kit. It's from Plush Paperie. I usually can tell what the kits are even though it's been so long, because shops really do have like their distinct flares and their distinct style. So I really like this one, so that's why I think I chose it as my Valentine's Day kit. But man, my handwriting's getting a lot messier here. I don't know why, but I think I like my handwriting in this more than I do in my aura style, and I don't know if the paper has to do with it. This one is from Saucy Stickers Co. Really like that. And then moving on, this is the March layout. So pretty. This is when I started bringing in different washi tape. So before I was distinctly only using Simply Gilded, but you guys can really tell that I'm bringing in washi tapes from other different shops. So I think that's really pretty. I need to do this again. Like, wow. And this is the first time I tried to incorporate foil into a spread that was not originally foil, and I think I like it. I kind of like it, but it's nowhere near as nice as my kits are now, I feel like, or my spreads are now. And then we have another The Coffee Monster's Go kit. Are you even surprised at this point? I'm not. I love her stuff, and I really like how I did this. It does feel a little bit cluttered to me now, but I think it's really interesting how I incorporated the foil stickers into this. I think it's a very nice touch. This is the spread for, I believe, St. Patrick's Day, yeah. And I really like how this turns out. This is a lot more white space, and I have completely moved away from the checklist. I think at this point the checklist is completely gone, and this is mainly a memory keeping spread. You guys can tell with the lack of checklist, and a lot more white space is popping out. And then there's a Corgi here. There's a Corgi. Wait. Did I skip the one where I'm like I picked up my Corgi? Oh wow, okay, so it wasn't even that eventful because I didn't even have that many stickers for my dog at the time. But yeah, this is the day of the Corgi, and I think I stopped uploading after that because having a dog is painful, and it's a puppy. It's just a lot of work. Moving on, this spread is life. I just love the purple, the pastels, the pinks. I really adore this, and I really like the weekend banner at the bottom here. This is a lot faster. I'm going a lot faster because I feel like this is a lot more familiar to y'all on my planning style. So here is another lavender kit. I really like this, and I started adding in a lot more foil. I'm sure you guys can see that. The kit is not originally foiled, so I had to add in and incorporate my own things. Here is a March kit. This is the very first time I used a printable because by then I am just falling behind on everything. And then this has to be one of my favorite kits from Saucy Stickers Co. This is like one of the first few times she did her foil. Like, she didn't do foil stickers that often, but when she does, it blows my mind away. And I just love the Sakura style color blossoms, and I can incorporate all her foil stickers along with it. And of course, for April, I had to do a what is it called? Game of Thrones spread, because Game of Thrones finally came back, and I'm not gonna lie, I was severely disappointed with how it ended. So we're not gonna talk about that. But I'm glad I picked up this kit, because when I look at it, I know distinctly like this is when Game of Thrones came back and aired. And then for Easter, picked up a Saucy Stickers Co kit. So pretty. A lot of white space that I'm doing. I guess I didn't have that many boxes to place down at this point, or I just didn't buy a lot of functional boxes to use, so it was lacking in that area. But I think I was very happy with how the spread turned out. This is definitely very different than the style that I do, but like how I have now, I still kind of like it. I think I would change up a lot more, like add a lot more boxes and things like that. But I didn't care about staying in the boxes and whatnot back then. But man, again, I for some reason my boxes were very slanted, which I personally don't like anymore. I definitely go out on my way to peel it up and replace it down. This is the second time I've ever used the Simply Gilded kits. May, super pretty. I really loved my old monthly. Like every time I look at this, I'm just like, I love it so much. But like nowadays, it's just like, why can't I get this to work in my old, like in my Aura Estelle? I don't know. And then this is beginning to be the part where Mimi kind of fell off the bandwagon. This is I can feel the paper. It is a Caress Press kit, and I started planning in it, and then I lost the kit because I took a break. So moving on to the next one. Here is a very simple pink spread, and I can tell that I struggled with this one because I had to revert back to using a lot of the what are these called, full boxes, especially since back then I started writing a lot more in the white spaces. For my anniversary, I believe this is the anniversary kit. I'm so glad I picked this one up because I felt like it was just perfect for my anniversary. But yeah, overall, I still really love this spread. This probably to this day is still one of my favorite spread that I've ever done. And it's just so fitting that it was my anniversary spread. Next up, we have an older spread that I have, a design sesh, and then I just let it pop up over there. This is with some gold foil. It's definitely a lot less white space and a lot more full boxes. I felt like I didn't spend too much time on this because you guys can see it. A lot of things are blocked off, and I took up a lot of space with these stickers within itself. June, I don't know where the rest of the sticker kit went. I always try to go back and memory plan, and then I lose the sticker kits, and now it's just empty. So continuing on, this is when I'm trying to reuse some of the older kits. I can tell just because I know what the kits come with, and honestly, this isn't my style of kits anymore. Like, you guys can probably tell with my new style of kits, there is like a huge progression or a huge change in what kind of kits I go for. Nowadays I go for a lot of foil, a lot of full boxes, a lot of like deco pieces, a lot of what are these called, functional boxes and things like that. So this is definitely an older spread. And is this when I began to just stop completely planning? No. I don't know. I think this is Corgi Beach Day. Which is why I placed it down. This is a kit from the Coffee Monsters Co. and it was the beach, and I thought it was completely perfect to use and put it in for my dog. I guess I don't remember what this week was, and I didn't have a particular kit for it, so that's why I stepped out. Alright. And then I guess I didn't do anything for the next couple of weeks, so I didn't finish planning 2019. I fell off the bandwagon for planning for quite some time just because I got so busy. I did try to go back and memory keep as much as I could. So here's another spread. Really like this one. Brought in some washi tape, which have I been using washi tape in the previous one? I still am. Okay, so I haven't completely moved away from the washi tape, but the weekend banner is currently non-existent, so that's interesting. And And then let's see, empty, empty, empty. And then, okay, oh hey, this time at least the sticker kits are still there. I started planning and I guess I stopped, and I probably stopped halfway through like 2020. I was going back and trying to catch up, but right now it just seems like really hard. I still have all the memory keeping notes that I did to like know what week is what, so I might go back whenever I have time, and I might do a time lapse of it. But yeah, let's actually find a spread that is in here, because I know there are a couple more spreads that I did. Let's see here. But one thing I really like is this layering. This is my spread when I was flying to Korea and Japan, so that's why memory kept it. This has to be one of my favorite layering pieces ever, and I think Planners and Taco actually called me out on it. It was like, I love this, and this is how I got to know her. Let's continue on. I really like this one, and then the next spread is definitely still there because it's the second part of my travel spread. All I did during my travel spread was a whole lot of shopping, so just like last minute shopping, eating, let's see, eating, street food, shopping. Like that's literally all I did for the 2 weeks I was in Korea and Japan. And then for my birthday, this is the perfect birthday kit ever, to be completely honest. This is from Saucy Stickers Co, and I really like that, with all the pinks and the blues and everything. And yeah, this is a pretty nice spread. I can see here that my weekend banners are completely disappearing now, the washi tape weekend banner, and the use of washi tape is slowly deteriorating or missing. So I guess this is when I slowly started to skip out on it. And with that, I believe, oh no, I wish I saved this kit for like actually this year Halloween, but I had to use it because, I mean, look at this. It's so freaking pretty. Like, I also wish I filmed it, but I didn't because I was just so out of time that I just had to get it done right away. And I really like this kit. I don't remember where it's from. It's actually one of the shops that I rarely ever shop from, so that's why I can't pick it up right away, but really like this. Also, one of my favorite things, no electricity, but not at work as well, because I live so close to work that when the electricity is out at work and they say, okay, go home, work from home, I can't even do that because the electricity where I am is also out. And I really like how I did this layer piece here. I put, washi tape underneath and then place the date covers on top, which is something very similar I did in 2017 in my Happy Planner, which I just remember, so it's pretty cool. I brought that back. And then December, we do have a spread. This is definitely very different than what I usually do, and it's a lot more white space. You guys can really tell with the exhaust, not exhausted, down. The stickers are kind of slanted, so that's kind of irritating me, but yeah, this kit definitely is not something I would go for anymore, so I'm pretty sure this is a much older kit than what I originally have. But yeah, very sweet looking. I don't know, the colors look really nice to start off with, but then now I feel like it's a lot of pop in my face, a lot of pinks. I'm definitely biased. I like the pastel pinks more than the bold pinks and purples and blues. And then I believe that is it. Oh, okay, I placed down, here is another sticker kit from, I believe this is Samantha May Sticks, because I was planning on using it for Christmas, but I never got around to planning it. So I guess that is it for my 2020 stickers, or 2020 planner. And then last but not least, we have the Hobonichi. I think by now this video is probably like 30 minutes long, so I apologize. So let's quickly go over this. I really don't know what my opinion is on the Hobonichi. I really like the paper and everything about it looks really nice, but the size is not good for me. And also, I want to say, like, just the fact that everything smudges in this planner, it really irritates me as well, because I really like to have a more neatly covered sticker kit, but that's fine, or planner. I didn't get much use out of this. I want to say, like, I really tried, but I couldn't functionally use this planner, so I'm just gonna quickly flip through and show you all some of my favorite spreads. So this is also one of my favorite spreads. It's the one where I started lining up the sides. I really like that distinction. Boba Kit, I really love boba stickers, so this is definitely one of my favorite spreads. I also have the full Erin Condren size that I haven't gotten around to using it yet. Here's another spread. See, there's just not enough space to use stickers and also like write down what I need to do, especially on the side. Like the side, because there's no format and you could be free and you could do whatever you want, I really struggled with it. Here's another spread. I just love how affordable their kits are though. Like they're super affordable. This one is an attempt and then it was just like nope, out the door. Here is another attempt. I kind of like how this turned out. This is hands down my favorite spread, even though I didn't use any kits for it. I just used washi tapes that I felt like were very summery and then stuck it on. And then the pen I used was really nice. I really like that and really stuck to me with the spread. I really like the spread. Again, like I said, I really like the dividing and the lines. I really like to have structures in my spread, so this definitely hit all the notches. Here's another spread. You guys can see a little bit of water bleeding here. I don't know what happened. I tried like so many different formats for the right hand side. Like I made a to-do list, a goals list, like the task list, things to do, things to buy, even like a journaling side, but I just simply could not figure out what I wanted to do with it. Here is another spread. Like even did it as a habit thing where I used up most of the space on the right hand side, but functionally or decoratively, like for me there's no point in using this as a memory keeper because my Erin Condren was already that, so I made it into more of a functional one. But I don't know, maybe it's because I tried too hard to use stickers. I'm not entirely sure. Here's a running list with some stickers on the side of things to do. And yeah, oh, this one. I honestly really like this one because it's one of my own personal Hobonichi kits. I used to do foil. I don't know if you guys know that, but foiling is a pain. So no more, no more, no thank you. I just like left so fast, I just couldn't do it. But yeah, I really like this spread just because it's my own sticker kit. But also, I also tried some different things. There is the, what is it called, habit trackers, and then highlights for the week and things to do. But even then, I just couldn't get it to work for me. And so, yeah, this is a bust. The Hobonichi is definitely 100% a bust for me. And with that, that is the end of my entire collection of my 2017 to 2019 stickers, or sorry, planners. I hope you guys all got to see a little bit of a transition and changes in my planning style. And with that, that wraps up today's Vlogmas video. I hope to see you all tomorrow for another Plan With Me video. Bye!